This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem HaRachak Wadash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father, through His only begotten Son, by their true Hebrew names. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and are worthy of their double honors. Peace and blessing to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last sects of time. This is a quick Hebrew word, Thawa. A quick Hebrew word, Thawa, or mark, sign, cross, signal, end, finish. Lord willing, this message is edifying. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord Yahweh said unto him, that's Lord in all caps, and that's talking about whom the word ignorantly calls God, whose true Hebrew name is Yahweh. He exists, the Ancient of Days, the Heavenly Father. Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem. And Jerusalem is likened unto a people before a place. And it tells you in Ezekiel 11:16 that we're likened unto a little sanctuary wherever we're scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth. And that's where you see these judgments going out. And ultimately, that's where you're going to see great deliverance going out. And set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And we're going to examine the Hebrew word for mark, which is Thawa. So let's go to the Strongs, but first I'll read it in the NLT, Ezekiel 9:4 in the NLT. He said to him, Walk through the streets of Jerusalem and put a mark on the foreheads of all who weep and sigh because of the detestable sins being committed in their city. That's right, the detestable sins that are being committed in those cities which the elect are scattered amongst. This main city, this great city, which is Babylon the Great, also known as America. But the Hebrew word we're going to examine is Thawa. Which is the Hebrew word Thawa. Thawa, it says desire, mark as a sign of exemption from judgment. Mark as a sign of exemption from judgment. And the scriptures tell you, mark the perfect man, for the end of that man is peace. So we're desiring to labor for this badge of exemption, to be exempt from the judgment that the Lord is bringing out throughout the earth, and ultimately here in Babylon the Great, which is America. And that Hebrew word Thawa, which is, you have here Thawa, the characters Tha and Wa, which Thawa means mark, sign, cross, signal, end, or finish. So Lord willing, this message was edifying. Quick Hebrew word Thawa, meaning mark, sign, cross, signal, end, finish. This is Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a Thawa upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And that's the hopeful elect, laboring for that badge of exemption. Lord willing, this message was edifying, giving infinite honors and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem HaRachak Wadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Until next time,